Opportunity for some of the teams who dropped down towards the south side stronghold side of the map. Bioweapons, chemical engineering, half of industries.
There we go, game 6, folks.
Expect those teams to start making moves. Expect a lot of teams to maybe migrate further south a little quicker. This is going to get mixy from the off. Kills already starting to come through on your screen. IOC finding the kills that they need.
I want to see someone playing with their feet. That would be something memorable. He just might like feet, bro.
Yeah, Inner Circle winning out in
Wait, who just got a limb?
We've got 3 really shown.
Did 9Z just get a limb?
It looks like 9Z Globe.
Yeah, 9Z's gone immediately.
Yet again, getting frustrated about their first drops. They are probably nearly out of the equation, depending how the last 2 go. But in this map, with 13 teams on it, it does look like Inner Circle is going to fully win out on Stronghold.
9Z, that one hurts.
Because of that, they're going to have a lot more room to work. Their traditional path that is kind of worked to put themselves on the bubble is move up into living quarters. You should see them fighting V-Dotty and Co. at VKA here.
Wait, we got a 3v3 here. We got a 3v3 here. Thieves!
And right now, Imkoi seeming to have an
They got 2 knocks.
Did well to stay alive.
Wait, they got 3 knocks.
Actually,
They're out.
It's going to be all 3. Are they all gone? Oh, not quite.
And there they go. They win the fight against Koi. And that's actually massive. Koi are right there on the bubble as well.
And very, very quickly. And that's one of the competitors.
Great start for Thieves.
2 points, not even 2 points, 0.2 points behind you.
Get a team that's right behind you. Get them out early.
Done. And they will have to do something special over the last 2 maps. Thieves now in complete control of Control Center.
What a weird fight. I want to look back on that one later. I think a Thermite might have connected with Imkoi. Either way, 100 Thieves not totally out of trouble.
Now they just can't die.
Fnatic, it's not a north zone, so they come back to the south. They land boat. They're coming in for the third party, potentially. Blast has cleaned up one more. That's Stukex getting into the mix.
Yeah,
I think it's Leviathan and just kind of running around the map trying to find kills since nobody can test them in Factory. I don't mind that at all. There's a moment to breathe here as 100 Thieves try to get some information of where some of these players are at. Of course, Fnatic on top of them. They're not too worried about the gunfight, especially because they have a 3v2 ahead of them. Patzuko playing anchor on boat.
Gentlemate's 2 dead right now.
Take a long while, so we swing over. Guess what's happened over here in Chemical?
Wait,
Rocky Esports said, "Hey, prison's boring. Why
we got 9Z and Koi are the 2 teams eliminated right now.
Out of here."
So they originally went towards prison, but then cut off over towards chemical engineering. They forced 5 Fears over towards Harbor. Bioweapons team, that's Gentlemates, come forward and get nearly wiped. Good job, actually, they had their anchor over towards the other side of the map. But rather than that, they will have to go for the regain. Really nice start from ROC, but going over now towards the living quarters. It is getting mixy. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different teams in and around this area. Who comes out on top?
Wait, VKA's in trouble. VKA's in trouble.
VKA in trouble, getting pinched by multiple teams, one of which is Inner Circle.
They got to spawn up. They're good.
From Stronghold. When they win the fight, they swing to up into living quarters to take some kills away from Gamax. Gamax had a great map 1, basically haven't done anything since then, and now they're outside of the top 7. They've got to win this fight here in living quarters, and then frankly, get out of living quarters. I am not a fan of this POI. You can get pinched from so many angles, and that's why you keep calling out how many teams are here.
Yeah, Gamax really having
Thieves
a bit of a struggle.
Nope.
Eventually find a couple
Thieves
of kills
are alive and well.
They
got Lodies too. They're in a good spot.
A little bit more breathing room in and around living quarters. Still, though, you do see VK over there as well.
They're getting involved.
Squad 5 wiped. Who we lost. That will, of course, be 5 Fears. That's a bad map for them, straight off the rip.
It's
of having a very good performance. That's an interesting perspective. Oh no, they did not get wiped. They have somebody up and running. Thank you very much, Codcaster, for that one. But they are still very much alive. 5 Fears alive, barely. That means we had that respawn come in within the last single
Another
second
team
before the
falls.
team was wiped.
5 Fears still on the map. They're going to have to regain, though. As we get back into it, Robstar, Evos.
That's going to be Gamax.
They are contested by AG. They've
Gamax,
been fighting a decent amount throughout the course of the last several maps. And a big one to take a look at because this Robstar
teams
team,
are fighting.
Evos,
it's 1-for-1 right now.
Is technically inside of our top
looking at the
7.
skill feed. Two dead on Thieves. Uh-oh. Rasim.
They talk now for AG Global. Still lingering in that area that they were typically
5 Fears eliminated.
Incredible work from them to try and find
Thieves
something.
Got a couple respawns. They're good.
This time around, 5 Fears will get wiped. It's not teasing me anymore, is it? So not much that they can do there at this stage. Fights coming in over towards the other side of things. Kadzu trying to find some shots over towards IOC, who are in a little bit of trouble now, having to back on down. Living Quarters fully does belong to VKA. IOC, to be honest, it's Stronghold, absolutely fine.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Inner Circle, usually they were able to win that fight in Stronghold. They're going to keep one up in the tower in Stronghold. They're going to hold that tower.
Oh, show us Thieves right now. Show us Thieves, man. Show us Thieves. Show us Thieves. Blast goes down.
Get a couple kills, and then they all respawn. So she should see this Inner Circle
Gabe
team
goes down.
Get back into the mix, either against
oh my God, Skullface getting ran down.
This fight if it continues for too long. 100 Thieves and Fnatic.
I think he's good. He's second story. He should be chilling.
Doesn't seem like there's another team that's going to come up here anytime soon. Just these 2 teams fighting for a bit.
They should get a respawn off here. They should be good.
Thieves just about keeping themselves in a good enough spot to will survive at this moment in time. Yeah, okay, there comes the regain. This Skullface will survive long enough. The Thieves, they will look to try and get some purchase back over towards Control Center again. They've only actually got one player really dealing with them.
Another team goes down. EXO eliminated.
That's Penguin and
the winners of the last game. Peace.
Out of it.
Yeah, they've just been in a blender. Again, when you lose your POI, we're a bit in trouble, trying to regain, try to fly over to Docs.
Wait, Gabe falls.
That
show me Thieves,
able to take down a couple, but to the tower we
go.
They
are actually, Fnatic and Thieves are going at it. I need to see it.
Is a team that's been playing in headquarters since the beginning of group stages and are finally finding some momentum in LCQs.
Skullface gets a knock.
They're slaying out. They're actually sending Nate Dogg as their anchor, either into tower or somewhere into HQ. Right now, they're trying to get Robstar out of that tower to take it over.
And this is a different look from the side of Gromlok, very much on the opposite side of the map than they used to.
I mean, yeah, this is the last player for Fnatic. He's the one playing anchor, so if he dies, Thieves might actually send the last player. If they see him in the kill feed go down, they might send him.
Pazuka trying to survive, and this, of course, is their anchor. If they do fall, they do not have him to rely on. The rest of the team over towards Control Center fighting against Thieves, and you got Gromlok and Co on the other side. This is a dangerous position. Enkyo, he's creeping, he's sending it. Pazuka,
okay, he goes down. Do Thieves activate?
Now the rest of Fnatic have to be so careful. You can see some of them backing away from Control. They want nothing to do with the fight up against Thieves.
Well, Leviathan, yet again, free down in Factory. Sure, they've won a couple fights, but nobody really contesting them.
You see the kill feed in game? Yeah,
control over a pretty big position on the map. With new zone, though, it does look like we're actually pulling a little bit more central. I think we might be going back to Control here, Ton. Good news for the Thieves fans at home. They might have a chance to win a map that actually pulls to them. Wow. Robstar, Showstopper in trouble. Evos on the bubble, potentially, depending how this game goes.
Wait, it actually looks like there might be a little third party going on. Because Gentlemate's just got another kill on Fnatic.
Yeah,
Thieves killed one, Fnatic's 2 dead right now.
Plenty of kills coming on through. Keep an eye on some teams potentially getting wiped here. IOC maybe in a little bit of trouble after finding a couple of kills themselves. The circle about to come in. Can we see how it's going to go down?
Really?
Which way do we go with it? In a circle right now, though, are a team who need to get moving. Right now, they are safe. But let's go for a listen. In a circle, they need a big game.
Yeah, they only see local kill feed. Okay.
Back up.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that one bit.
One just line back. One just line back. Red. You have to get in advance. You want me to battle? Yeah, battle. And pop instantly. You don't have enough.
Oh, some kid laying tower, I think. Tower.
Tower.
I might land it.
Pop the advance. I don't have enough. Come in.
Shit on!
What are they trying to get? An advance right now?
Another one.
I'm helping you.
I'm dead. He's top tower. He's gonna be rezzing.
You want me to zip?
Oh my god, they're asking questions. They're going.
Overall, pretty good comms,
They're going.
And unfortunately, they're trying to push a fight that is nearly impossible to win. Winning that top tower, coming up the zip with a ladder.
Oh, boys.
They're gonna get punched.
Inner circle in a little bit of trouble here. Blastful goes down as well.
ACN on 4. Actually, good position. If Fnatic's able to
that
win
idea, yeah, that's some shit I would do.
They're gonna win the south side of the map.
I'd send it.
Updates across this zone.
I'd send it, die, and then be like, well,
and that
Warzone
outside of control. We've got Gentlemates moving all the way down the west side of the map onto that boat, and still 100 Thieves in control of control as Brave finally fighting back against Fnatic. His teammates able to respawn.
Yeah, just about, but I'm going to question the push. I mean, right, you've got to push so quickly together up towards the top. The coordination not quite there.
We're going for it again?
Get punished for it.
Just taking top.
Bray continuing to survive. But the rest of Fnatic, who they have been trying to deal with, very much on top of the roof now, and Stronghold becomes kind of unattainable for the side of IOC at this stage. The only time they're going to be able to make a move is in, well, probably about 45 seconds when the side of Fnatic to get forced away. But fight's going on over towards
little
this side.
fight here.
Finding it out here.
First Leviathan.
Can they continue to find it? Kadzu will fall. Good shots coming in from Lays. 3 kills to his name. Leviathan looking to take over.
VKA can't get anything going in living quarters. I mean,
yeah, VKA might be screwed here.
LCQs can't get anything going. Leviathan.
They get a spawn off though. They're good.
Wide open, able to take down just about everybody.
Now you got to regain somewhere.
Who's going to go probably out deep into the water and just try to survive for some multipliers.
Yep, splash.
The big fight right now is going to be this inner circle team who has somehow, some way stabilized in Stronghold after a brutal one against Fnatic. You've got this Leviathan team holding them out in living quarters. The fight at headquarters is a big one though. Up the hill and through the woods.
Where'd that zone pull?
Wow. This zone will pull directly on top of control. 100 Thieves are
control.
chilling.
I call command.
Everybody in
Control,
gonna have to fight their way out. Everybody over on the boat gonna have to fight through the Gentlemates.
Yeah, 100 Thieves knowing the script writers had them locked in here
Thieves.
for
Perfect
this
zone
game.
pull.
Control
What
center
can you do with
looking
it?
good for them. This is not a good position for IOC. Fish in a barrel, quite literally caught by Leviathan. Bray
they're fucked.
Will he just about gets
probably
away.
Gonna get wiped here.
By the hair on his chinny chin. Orbs will fall.
I don't know if they know he's out there though.
So he will continue
Let's
to
shoot
survive.
at
Somebody
him.
else just trying to survive in the water for the side
They're
of
just letting
Fnatic,
him live.
right alongside him. But a bit of a push coming in over towards boat. And the problem here for the side of Thieves, Gromlock and Code, Gentlemates over towards the boat, they will be a big issue. But a big issue for these teams in and around headquarters
This
as well.
is why
Somehow
I don't
getting
really
this some
like-
sort of cover. They have got
I feel
no
like
man's
Prison
land
is
between them
kinda-
and Control Center.
Three
Not many
big hitter
zones
teams all
end
fighting
Prison.
for HQ. Obviously, this is Rock coming
I
in
feel like
late
every
to the
time these
party
Prison
versus
teams have to
EVOS,
rotate, like,
and this AG team
either the
rated
chem
on
or they have
6th.
to rotate
Frankly,
over to
bodes well
command.
for this
It's
squad.
like-
They've been trying, albeit holding HQ. And down goes PKA. Crom gets it with, I guess, some bouncing.
Yeah, PKA
there. He's
just got it
doing
done.
some spring
Fnatic
mine
goes
kills
out as well.
On this day and age, good grief. Fnatic also full out as well, which means we're down to our top 7 as we trade blows inside of HQ and that edge of Prison that is still in new.
I'd be really curious to see how many kills Thieves have got because they've been keeping themselves very, very quiet here. They haven't felt the need to get active. I think they know.
Like, I feel like
an okay
going
game
Prison
is
off the
fine.
rip is
They're in a prime
fine,
position
but I
to
feel
go
like
on
you
and win
kinda
this game,
gotta
but these two
get
teams
out of
in
there kinda
headquarters,
quick.
not necessarily in the rosy
Look at that
spots.
zone.
Once
Oh
again,
my God,
the
it's right on
zone
top of
you can
command.
see
This
in
is
the top
perfect
left
for
corner
Thieves.
is working towards Fnatic. So for these teams over towards headquarters, you gotta make a move sooner rather than later.
100 Thieves holding dead center of zone. HQ. AG Global versus this Robstar team. EVOS right above them. Patience of virtue, but over on the boat, it's the Gentlemates.
Oh my God,
flying in
dude,
front.
they
Here's
keep
a
getting
replay, by the
kills.
way,
Oh,
of
that was a
spring mine
replay. I was
cleanup.
gonna say these guys
Able
are
to
getting
pick up
kills
the
with
rest
the
of VKA.
spring mines at left
Inner
and
Circle
right.
somehow able to stay alive for a moment. There's the cleanup on them, so they're
Inner
not gonna make
Circle's
top
gone.
5 either.
Oh, here we go.
And there's the fight over in HQ. A quick turn for AG to take the lead. Rock Esports for the first time does not make top 5. They fall in 6th.
Okay, top
Albeit,
5.
Reminder, they
Locked
were
in.
flying and frying. They picked up a decent amount of points here, but AG needs
AG
these
so
points
fucked.
bad, and they've lost rated because 100 Thieves found the angle over on Control. Scumming by himself, proned out, lying in wait.
But the
for
thing
last member.
is that with Thieves actually managing to turn around towards Raiden and Co.
Wait,
it's allowed
Gentlemates
the
get
M8
under him,
boys
though.
This could be a
Gentlemates are
huge
in.
moment. Gentlemates
Leviathan's
don't need
coming
to do
in
a great
too.
deal throughout the rest of these games.
There's gonna
but
be
they
fights.
may well
It's not a
spoil the party
guarantee
for
for
the
Thieves.
side
They're
of
gonna have to
Thieves.
take some fights here.
Gentlemates on one side,
Okay.
Leviathan underneath.
Look at Gabe.
100 Thieves on top, aside from Gabe playing the route.
Look at the
man
pool.
on the outside.
Look at the pool.
The zone
it's
will pull
perfect from Gabe.
actually back
It's
towards
perfect.
living quarters.
Now he
Gabe sees
reholds
it
him.
and should be able to play the opposite flank if he wants it, which is where Scummin is holding. Scummin's kills here could be the difference maker,
Gabe.
and them qualifying or not.
Okay, this is
Gabe
perfect.
does so well. He finds
It
Enkyo.
should
That's a
be
big pick
Thieves.
for the side of Thieves. Now for the side of Gentlemates, you will only have 2 members, but it is the team underneath Leviathan.
Gabe's just gonna
They
shoot
may well
over,
be
get
the
his 2
ones to
teammates
spoil
out.
the party this time, but I love this positioning from Gabe. He can move quietly, he can move quickly. Stukex is taken down from Blast. We want to see more from him. We have
AG
them.
out.
Scum in the low rider. He will gut himself taken down. So it's now all about Leviathan taking on the side of Thieves.
Scummin is cut down by Leviathan. They've rotated
Yeah,
early.
they got him
Problem
so
is Gabe
pinched
lost
in,
the
dude. That
hill,
was
and they
such a
just
good
pinch him.
rotation
They
from
pinch
Gabe.
him down, and all of a sudden, all
That
that's
was
left is
such a
the
clean
deep
row.
inside the gas, and it's not even close. 100 Thieves were gifted the zone, the first, the second, the last zone, and they were finally able to execute on it.
Oh,
They're
wait, he
gonna clean
started
up the last
selfing.
remaining kills, and I don't think Inkyo wants to give them any
All right,
extra
this
points.
is a
If he can
Thieves
think,
win,
hey, 100
ladies and
Thieves,
gentlemen.
you might
That's
not make it. If
huge
I don't
for
give
the
you this
Thieves.
point, I am not going to give you the kill. It's going to be a 1.6 for 100 Thieves if they were able to get it, because 100 Thieves are winning this map. No
Now we
questions
wait.
asked. It's just a matter of how many
Hollow's
points were they
still
able to
alive
put
on the other side of the
Wow.
map.
Enkyo will fall. There was actually one more member from Gentlemates around. They're actually trying to find them. Can they find them?
Thieves
Yes,
with
they
their
can. There's an
second
extra
win.
1.6.
That's what I'm
You
talking
take it
about,
all day.
baby. There we go. That is
Thieves
huge
will
for
find
them.
it.
Now we have to see how many
the win
kills they got, but
alongside.
that's got to feel
Someone
good,
helped
man.
them. Absolutely it did. But the kind
I
of
love
game
that
they
row from
needed.
Gabe. That was just-
These have either got to
that
win
was
another
textbook.
14. We need
Literally
to find maybe a
pinched
middle
them all
ground in
in.
the
He
final
gets
2
out
games.
early. He's got the head glitch.
That's a great shout. It's win or bust. And so
Beautifully
far, they've
played.
only been able to do